Scribd Audio presents Grey Widow's Web by Dan Jolley. Read for you by Kristin James. For Tracy. Always. 1. Dennis Belmont ran, his breath ragged white bursts in the moonlight as the shadow creature glided after him. He wiped blood out of his eyes with the sleeve of his coat. The laceration on his forehead throbbed in the frigid wind. A late winter cold front had drenched Atlanta in freezing rain for the last 4 days, and Dennis almost crashed to the ground when his foot hit the edge of a frozen puddle. The lights of a passing car threw his own shadow long in front of him, and he rasped out, "No, no, no, please, no," praying the creature wouldn't emerge from it. Ahead of him on his right, a rail overpass crossed Arizona Avenue, and sodium vapor lights flooded the space beneath it with a harsh yellow glare. Dennis ran faster, lungs aching, legs on fire. If he could just make it to the light. He skidded to a stop in the middle of the underpass and half collapsed against the mural-covered wall, heaving, panting, hands on his knees. The yellow light surrounded him, welcome as the sun's rays. Until he noticed one image, nestled among the mural's stylized shapes. No bigger than the palm of his hand, but staring at him, accusing him. He knew what it was called. The Eyes of the Widow. The truth of the situation clicked in his head. Dennis said, "Oh, shit," just as the shadow creature stepped into the light at the far end of the underpass. She was tall, towering, her long, lean frame hugged tight by gray segmented body armor. The black spots on her helmet mirrored the symbol on the wall, the rest of her armor dabbed with paint like a pattern from a spider's abdomen, and involuntarily Dennis breathed out her name. Grey Widow. Steel knuckles glinted gold from her clenched fists. One of them still dripped with Dennis's blood, where it had sliced open his forehead. The widow's words crunched out into the near-freezing air. "You're only making this worse." Dennis screamed and ran again, out from the underpass, off the road, into a stand of trees, a prayer on his lips that he could lose her. It wasn't his fault. He said,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?